Let me see. One weapon that prosecutors use, I think they meant prosecutors, use is the cost of litigation. How can the
Oh,
ACIJ
yeah.
be different?
Thank you. I love that question because the answer is really fun for me. Um, you know, cost of litigation is something that you worry about when you deal with government courts, right? So, you're going up against some bad guys and they're going to out lawyer you and they're going to throw millions of dollars of lawyers at you and you can't keep up with them all. Guess what? When you are a court, you don't give a shit. You don't care how many lawyers they have. You're the court. It's your right to say, I don't care how many lawyers you have. I really don't care how many lawyers they have. And they can file and they can spend $10 million litigating their case and flood the court with all this stuff. You know what a judge can say in full judicial authority? A judge can say, we don't accept your filings because you're flooding the court and you're abusing judiciary process, and we hold you in contempt of court and sentence you to, 10 nights in jail just for pissing off the judge. The court has the power to not put up with their bullshit. So this court will say, it's safe to come on in and be a plaintiff here. They can throw as many lawyers as they want at you. You know what else a judge can say? A judge can say only one lawyer is allowed in this. If they want to waste their money on 100 lawyers, fine, but we're only going to allow one lawyer to file one thing that the judge is going to look at. And another thing, this court has a chamber. They have a chamber of prosecutors, they have a chamber of instruction judges, and they have another chamber, I can't remember. In other words, they have enough departments that they're going to have a group of judges in a chamber who can be assigned as your pro bono legal counsel. So just as there's a prosecutors in the court, there's a department of prosecutors who are going to bring charges and investigate. There's also a department that will provide lawyers to help the plaintiffs make the arguments. It's fair. Because if the court has one department that's trying to convict the guys, it's fair enough to have another department, in the defense. So defendants are going to have, if they're not, big and powerful and can't afford it, they're going to have free lawyers provided. If you're a disadvantaged victim plaintiff, if you need lawyering help, the court is going to give it to you. This is why we want funding. We want an endowment level fund where the court has the muscle to help both sides. Real justice is the adversarial process. To get to the truth, both arguments have to be made. You don't steamroll it. You don't be one-sided. But both sides have to be represented, and both sides means the disadvantaged disadvantaged plaintiff victims have to be supported. So, this court will not let a plaintiff victim be out-lawyered because somebody has more money. And the last point about that, the court doesn't need money to keep up with that. If some, Illuminati elitist group wants to throw $100 million at litigating the case, the court doesn't have to match the money that they waste. The court can dismiss all of their abuses for free. It costs the court nothing to say, piss off with your abusive filings.